Well, a century-old structure still standing in Tampa is just weeks away from getting a new architect to restore it. The Jackson House, it's deteriorated over the decades and partially collapsed over the weekend. Well, today those in charge of preserving this house say there's no time to lose. Let's bring in Fox 13's Brianna Arredondo's live from the Jackson House in downtown Tampa. I know a lot of people want to see this building behind you, Brianna, saved and rebuilt. What's the latest here? What's new?
Yeah, so Mark, basically the side of this house is what collapsed, and so that needs to get fixed as soon as possible. And today, the Jackson House Foundation gave us an update on those emergency repairs as well as their search for an architect. 124 years of history stands at 851 Zack Street, and it's struggling to hold on. The east side of the historic Jackson House in Tampa partially collapsed over the weekend.
There was, I call it a breach in the contract. We had a contract with the house to stay strong, stay healthy, and wait us out. We heard you earlier this year.
The Jackson House Foundation shared an update Wednesday on where progress stands to restore the house, starting with emergency repairs as soon as possible.
We're asking code enforcement. The city is working with us already to assist us so that we can do the paperwork we need for emergency repairs.
The Jackson House was built in 1901 and served as a rooming house for African-American travelers during segregation, including famous musicians, civil rights leaders, and military members. Jackson House board members say there's no time to lose with preserving this important piece of history, especially while a descendant of the owners who was born in this house still lives.
She's worked so diligently in this neighborhood, and we want this to be done so Miss Johnny get to see it.
Progress was held up for years until last week when the city approved an agreement with the owner of the parking lot beside the structure to provide a 10-foot buffer on both sides.
So it's not that we weren't trying to move forward with the efforts of rebuilding this house. We just had to wait it out just like everyone else.
Whether the house is restored in its current state or torn down and rebuilt is up in the air. There are 3D scans of it from the University of South Florida that can help. The foundation says they will find out what route is best from the architecture firm they will select next week.
And they will be working on what they need to do, whether they're going to have to stabilize before they move in or how they're going to detach the house or whatever. That is going to be what the firm will make the decision.
And the Jackson House board members say that they will announce who they choose second, as well as for the emergency repairs. They're hoping to get that started within the next 72 hours. It could cost between $10,000 and $100,000. Live in downtown Tampa, Brianna Arredondo, Fox 13 News.
Brianna, thank you.